The Dolphins head north up the Atlantic coast this week to take on the Jets, who have to forget about last week after becoming that team for the second time this season. Predictions are in the microwave, but while we wait for them to heat up, let's chew on a few stats. Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't need a run game to win, he just needs Devontae Parker.
Fitzpatrick on fourth down, and this pass is caught.
Parker had a monster game last week, adding to season totals that are quietly impressive based on how the team looked to start the year. Parker has developed chemistry with Fitzpatrick, who continues to prove he is a dangerous foe, being he's hyper-competitive no matter what his team's record is. It'll probably be on Fitzy again this week too, as the Jets' defense is much more vulnerable to the pass than the run. They've allowed a passer rating over 90 this season, and while Andy Dalton's stat line against them wasn't eye-popping, they didn't pick him off, and they only sacked him once. But their problems were really not defensive last week, it was the offense.
Pressure, and he is set.
Sam Darnold was sacked 4 times and was unable to get anything going against one of the worst statistical defenses in the league. And many times it wasn't even the defense stopping them, it was simply a case of them stopping themselves. The Jets were flagged 10 times on the day, and 8 of them were on offense, many of those killing big plays, and one of them causing a safety.
Massive call.
Excessive penalties often get traced back to coaching, which puts Adam Gase under the microscope, especially when you consider he's now lost to an 0-7 Dolphins team back in Week 9, and then this week to an 0-11 Bengals team.
No team has ever lost to 2 teams 0-7 or worse entering that matchup in the same season in NFL history.
Game planning for teams like that isn't supposed to be hard, and the Dolphins are statistical best friends of the Bengals on defense, giving up over 250 passing yards and allowing a passer rating well over 100 for the season. You can also run on them pretty much at will, over 4.5 yards per carry allowed, second most rush yards per game allowed. You'd like to think that would mean a big game from Le'Veon Bell, but he just faced a defense with the same kind of numbers, and he only managed 3.2 yards per carry, which tells you what most Jets fans are well aware of. They need much better play from their O-line. So will they get it this week, or could the Magic One lead Miami to a second victory over their former coach? Our predictions are finally hot enough, so let's take them out and see how they taste.
Where does Darnold go here on 3rd and 4? Throw to the end zone, wide open is Crowder for the touchdown.